Hi everyone, I'm Rama Chamal, and in support of Room to Read and to ensure education for children around the globe, today I will read you a story, Abdul and the Tiger, by Chas Vechati Tan, illustrated by Dini Trans TV NF. So let's begin. Chapter 1, The Three Servants. Once upon a time in the Sultanate of Chambi, the Sultan had three servants. Mahmud, the first one, was in charge of the armed forces. Teher, the second one, was the Sultan's most trusted messenger. The third servant, Abdul, took care of the Sultan's cats. One day, the Sultan summoned all three servants. This is unusual, Abdul thought. Maybe the Sultan has finally recognized my potential. Will he give me an important task now? A villager had also come to see the Sultan. He said, "A tiger has come into our village and attacked our cattle." The Sultan turned to his servants. "Who can stop the tiger?" "I can handle the tiger," Abdul said. "I know all about cats." But the Sultan shook his head. "Mahmud will handle it better. He's the strongest one." Abdul was upset. Mahmud knew nothing about big cats. Mahmud confidently went into the jungle. When there was no sign of him after 7 days, the Sultan sent two soldiers to find him. The soldiers found Mahmud badly wounded. The Sultan asked the healer to take care of him. "That big cat just wants to be cuddled, Sultan," Abdul said. "Let me handle him." "No," the Sultan said. "I will send Tahir. He is the smartest one." Abdul frowned. He thought Tahir was just a sweet talker. Tahir made plans. He and his guards set up several traps in the jungle. But the tiger was too strong for Tahir. It wounded him and his guards. Abdul begged the Sultan to give him a chance with the tiger. Finally, having no other choice, the Sultan relented. Chapter 2, The Big Cat. Abdul set off into the jungle the next day. He was determined to prove his value. He walked for hours, but the tiger was nowhere to be found. By midday, Abdul was hungry, so he climbed a tree to get some durians to eat. When he looked down, there was the big cat he was looking for. "Hello," Abdul shouted. He waved his hands in excitement and dropped a big durian. "Ouch!" "Stop. If you keep shaking the tree, more durians will fall and hurt you," Abdul shouted. But the tiger shook even harder. His stubbornness reminded Abdul of the Sultan's cats at the palace. "Okay, let me get you the biggest durian. Perhaps you would like to taste it." So Abdul found the biggest durian, but then he dropped that one too. Abdul waited for a moment, but the tiger didn't move. Abdul gulped. He hadn't meant to hurt the tiger. But could this be his golden opportunity? If he managed to take the tiger to the palace, the Sultan would be proud of him. Abdul tried to carry the tiger to the palace, but the tiger was too heavy for him to carry. A healer or a hero? Abdul lifted the tiger's head. The tiger roared weakly. Frightened, Abdul dropped the tiger's head and hit the ground. Ouch! The tiger passed out again. Abdul felt sorry for the tiger. He must have been badly hurt. Abdul remembered how cranky the Sultan's cat could be when they didn't feel well. Abdul found a leaf he thought might cure the tiger. He placed the leaf on the tiger's head, but the tiger didn't like it. So Abdul tied his feet together. "Sorry, big cat, this is for your own good." Curing the big cat was not easy, especially when Abdul accidentally stepped on his tail and accidentally smacked his nose. The Big Cat Tamer. Chapter 4. How many days I have been in the jungle? Abdul wondered. He could not remember. He wondered why the Sultan hadn't sent his soldiers to rescue him. Was it because the Sultan trusted him? Abdul ate whatever he could find in the jungle. Mostly, he ate falling durians. The tiger frowned every time Abdul offered him a piece of durian. There was no other food for the tiger. Days passed, and finally the hungry tiger tasted a durian. Yum! By then, the tiger's wound had healed. Abdul could not untie the tiger's feet at last. But the tiger could not walk far yet, so Abdul would not leave him alone. Abdul gave the tiger many durians to eat. The tiger became Abdul's faithful friend. One day, the tiger could walk without limping. He was completely healed. It was time to say goodbye. Abdul felt happy but confused. What would he tell the Sultan? He had no proof that he had tamed the tiger. Hooray for durians. Chapter 5. On his way back to the palace, Abdul tripped over a trap Tahir had made. Ouch! "Hello, we meet again," Abdul said cheerfully when he saw the tiger emerge from the bushes. Abdul began. "Always make trouble?" The tiger grumbled. The tiger untied the rope. Abdul fell down with a loud thump. "That was for letting the durians hit my head," the tiger said grumpily. "Fair enough," Abdul said. "By the way," the tiger said, "I haven't repaid your kindness for curing my wounds." Abdul thought quickly. He told the tiger what he wanted. The tiger agreed. He would walk with Abdul to the palace, with one condition. The villagers were surprised to see them. So was the Sultan. "So, you are still alive?" the Sultan shouted in disbelief. "How did you tame the tiger?" Abdul explained that the tiger would not threaten the villagers anymore. He just wanted one thing in return: durians. "Well, this is not a difficult request," the Sultan said. "Since that day, the villagers have taken durians to the jungle for the king of the jungle and his best friend. And the villagers of the Chambi Sultanate now live in peace."